What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. BBNaija recap week 3. Right, this is week 3. I am Excel. I've got with me here Toby. We're back to dissect everything that happened in the past week, and trust me, a lot. Like, we have a lot of ground to cover. So let's just get into it. I want to start off with something first. Have you noticed how? I mean, it might be coronavirus that caused it, but have you noticed how this year a lot of people are invested in the show compared to other years? Like other years, we'll get all this Big Brother is not for me. I don't do such. I mean, we still have that.
Follow you.
Yeah, we still have that. We still have that, but this year it's more of a lot of people are invested in the show. Why do you think that is? Is it the selection of the housemates? Is it because of coronavirus and we had a lot of people at home?
Well, coronavirus has contributed to a lot of entertainment stuff this year because you really don't have any other thing that you're doing. Even if you're working from home, you're not distracted. You're in front of your TV, and the thing is, your TV might be on the Big Brother thing. You are invested in your work or something, but then something just happens that gets you attracted to whatever is going on in the TV show. So, and I think the housemates this year, they also contributed to that. At the beginning of the show, one would think that there's nothing exciting about them. Even the first few days, we're just complaining that it's just all about concentration, games and all of that. No drama, no fights, nothing. And then before you know, boom, everything just 2 seconds, everywhere just bursts. I
remember that. Okay. So let's get it off. The head of house this week was Ozo.
Yeah. And he also won the Friday task.
Yeah. Good week for him. How would you rate his leadership? How would you rate it? We rate head of house every week. How would you rate it?
Well, let's say maybe a 6. A 6. Just maybe a 6. He hasn't really done anything fantastic apart from always calling the town's meeting and all of that.
He's a peaceful guy. He likes to
but there's nothing ordinary. I mean, I think that thing Lucy already made it easy for him. Okay,
so we'll get into that. Let's not jump. We'll get into that. So what did you think about, there was this little drama when he selected, when he became head of house, right? The next P was, who is he going to select as deputy? Yeah. And before he made the select, I think they gave him 20 minutes or
20 minutes, yeah.
He sat down looking mopey, like it's the end of the world, like he was confused.
Yeah.
And he spoke with people back and forth, and he ended up picking Dorothy.
Well, I knew he was going to pick Dorothy because as at that time, things were not.
I was very happy he picked anyone else but Nengi.
Yeah. I knew he was going to pick Dorothy because as at that time, he and Nengi were not talking. That was when the closeness between Prince and Nengi was in place. Yeah. So it was only expected that he was going to pick.
I think it was Dorothy. I think it was important for Ozo and Nengi's friendship or relationship that he picked Dorothy. In the sense that Nengi would understand that
she's important. That Dorothy is important.
No, not just that. That he can do without her, basically, if he chooses to.
Do you think so?
Like in that moment, that's how we all felt. But during the week, we still saw him claiming to her back and forth.
And then the conversation they started having, I feel like and then he went to start begging her. I'm sorry. It's fine. You don't have to do it. I'm not angry.
I like Ozo because he's very considerate about people's feelings. It makes him look weak sometimes, but I think maybe we just have a lot of people out there that are just savages these days. So when you see somebody that's really considerate about feelings, it feels awkward. But that's why I like the guy for that. He's very considerate about people's feelings. You see, you never thought about it. You never thought about it like this.
I don't
you
know
never thought about it like this.
Yeah, but then I think he needs to. Okay, yes, he already said he and Dorothy are just best friends and he's attracted to Nengi, but it's always like he puts Dorothy on the spot, like an uncomfortable place. So he needs to. There was
this whole conversation between him and Neil and Dorothy when he picked her, and she was like, they had this agreement that we're just friends. There's nothing more.
Yes. So, but then and I've seen people call Dorothy names that she's jealous and all of that. That she's jealous of the relationship he has with Nengi. I don't see it like that. I feel if I'm your friend, if I see how someone is treating you, most especially in a relationship, I'll talk sense into you, because I would not allow my friend to be ridiculed or to be taken as a fool because of how he feels about someone. You have to talk sense into his head. So people should just let Dorothy be Ozo's friend.
Yeah.
If you're in a place, you will do the same.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on from that. There was a small light tension or exchange between, it wasn't even really an exchange, between Ozo and Prince.
Yeah.
Very light. They were practicing for a drama.
Yeah, for their wedger task.
Yeah, and Prince walked off. He walked away and so on.
Yeah.
Ozo started shouting and screaming.
Like they never saw it coming. Like,
from the viewer perspective, that was good for Ozo.
Yeah.
Because people wanted to see
a different side.
First of all, y'all are toxic. Y'all are just toxic. People wanted to see him. It's like he's always calm. Yeah. He's always soft. So people wanted to see him.
Minding his business.
People wanted to see him get angry, and then he went in, he went hard, he para for the guy. You can't do that.
He said, "You please don't shut up there. Shut up." I'm like, wow. Even the housemates, they have to put their hand at their head like, hey, everybody was shocked. He shocked you, like
housemates, viewers, we were all shocked.
We never expected it. Was.
And then the good thing is, he apologized.
Yeah.
See, like I said, this guy is mindful of people's feelings. He's very careful of people's feelings.
But then, do you think he would have apologized if Prince reacted?
No. I can't tell, but I don't think he would have.
But
if I
we
was to
really
bet.
need to talk about Prince's behavior. I mean, no guy would actually take it like that.
A lot of people would.
A guy telling you shut up.
A lot of people would.
Oh no, I don't. Well,
a lot of people would.
I don't think I would though. No,
A lot of people would.
I would, because how would you talk to me like that?
A lot of people would. Like you can shout on them and they'll be like, and they will think of another way to deal with you.
But Prince was calm. He was, in fact.
I probably wouldn't. I probably would shout back, but a lot of people would.
I don't think so.
But Prince handled that
very well.
Situation very well. He handled it very well. Shout out to Prince. Speaking of Prince, him and Tonani Badge seem to have booed up.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I really don't know.
Do you believe in that ship?
I don't know.
Do you believe in that ship? Is that ship?
I
sailing?
really don't know. If I'm going to talk about Tonani Badge, seeing as she is a no-nonsense woman. Like, she wouldn't take shit from you.
There was a time I think she was telling Prince that she saw him talking with Watoni and she was pissed off. She almost wanted to come there and slap her. I'm like, whoa!
See, Tolani is a typical Lagos Island woman. Like, she will not take, if you give her bass, she'll give you bows. Like, nothing. It was. But man, I hope Prince is safe anyway. But like when he's alone, it seems to be like he's lost in thoughts, thinking about his decision with Tolani.
Like he's not sure.
He's
like
not
he has
sure.
Doubts.
And
but since she's here, make we keep her.
Let's just see how we are going. Kashima will not, just that kind of thing. So, but I really don't know. But it might actually work out, because he said something like, him and Tolani, they have the same personalities or something. So she's
no, they don't. No, they don't.
So she's like the perfect fit for him.
No, they don't.
I really don't know.
No, they don't. They don't like at all. What I want to see, what I'm predicting. I'm looking at the situation where Tolani Badge will be evicted. Prince will still be in the house. And Watoni will still be in the house.
Oh my God.
Now that would be interesting.
Very interesting.
Because with Tolani Badge gone, Watoni has Prince to herself. And Prince, I think to a certain extent, Prince admires Watoni.
Yeah.
He hasn't explored it enough to know if it is something that he hasn't explored it enough, because Tolani Badge should not give her room to explore. She choke up in midfield, lock the guy. So I'm looking at that situation, and that's going to be
very interesting, and it'll be good for Watoni.
I think a lot of people feel like Watoni is desperate for some kind of boo or relationship in the house.
Well, there's this thing when you've been alone for a very long time, and you're in a confined space like that, you will definitely find someone you're attracted to.
The Big Brother Naija House is like a secondary school. It's like a boarding house. Like people enter there and they start acting like secondary school students.
And you wake up seeing somebody every morning. There's no way. So I feel because she has been alone for a long time. So she's just trying to see that, okay, aside going after the money, maybe I could actually find love here too. So.
Well, we'll see. But I've told you guys what I want. I want Tolani Badge gone. May the gods of Big Brother Naija hear my cry. Let Tolani Badge go. Prince remain. Watoni remain. Let's see what happens in that triangle. And then Tolani Badge will be outside. Maybe she'll give us an interview. And she will rant. Please, God, please.
And then, did you notice some sort of closeness between Eric and Watoni?
Watoni is
for some reason I was feeling that thing, and I wanted him to just carry her the way he carried Lilo, because Watoni she's small, and the height different thing. The height difference was.
Women love tall men. If you're watching,
I don't know. I don't think I'm attracted to tall men.
Women love tall men.
I don't know. I think I like my men.
If you're not tall with like a gym body, oh my god.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not for Eric's body.
Are you serious? You don't like? Well, you like fat boys like me.
I like someone like the guy behind the camera. The eyes and a little bit of stomach.
The guy behind the camera is short.
Yeah, I don't know, for some weird reasons.
That's not why we're here. Moving on. Moving on. But Watoni nominated Eric.
See, women, Hi.
Watoni nominated Eric.
Women, they say after God, fear women.
Yes. Watoni nominated Eric.
I never expected it. Like, really.
Let's even get into the people that were the 4 people Ebuka named that were like up for eviction. So it was Trikiti, Kaisha, Dochi, and Eric. Yeah. Like the boring gang of, like the 4 of them. They are like the boring gang of the house. And then Eric got. I don't think anybody in the world was surprised when when his name was mentioned that it was time for him to go.
Man has no game. It was just Lilo that was keeping him in the house, and then he even said it. He said it that after Lilo went, everything just became somehow for him, and he was just. Man, I felt he kept on eating. Like when you see Eric, he's eating. Like
he always eating Indomie.
Yeah, even Indomie, they chew shit. They're like, we're going to miss Eric. I was like,
y'all give him a bag. Indomie, give Eric a bag. Give him a bag. Like, he loves your product. Give him a bag.
He was always eating, so it felt like that was what he was using to console himself. And then it would have been good for him at this point to have just upped his game. Instead of people seeing him as just
no game.
Eating,
if you ain't got game, you ain't got game. You have no
and
game.
The only thing that he did in that house was being a bouncer during their task. That was the only thing that Eric did in the house.
Eric, by the time by now I'm sure you will have heard all the things Lilo said. How you were a distraction. How whatever. Reach out to us. Let's talk about this. Let's see what you think.
Let's break the table.
Let's see what you think. Do you think Lilo and Eric will still? Because last week when I spoke with Lilo, she was saying that she's still with her boyfriend. That relationship is still there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lilo's boyfriend. And that Eric is just going to be a friend. In the comment, do you think the friendship will even be there with all that's going on?
I reject being such a friend.
Child.
Man, like what's the use? You should not even settle for that. And I don't think it's going to work, because she probably didn't think that maybe Eric will come out now, because now it's just a week apart, some days apart that she got evicted. Yeah. So definitely by the time we get to talk to Eric, there's going to be like 2 sides of the story. So that can actually affect whatever friendship they might have been planning to have. So I don't think it's even going to be in place or something, and it's really going to be very interesting by the time of their reunion.
And another interesting thing that Lilo said was that V cannot win.
Yeah.
Because I asked her, I said, who do you think cannot win? She said V cannot win. V doesn't have what it takes. Do you think she means that, or she
Just
said it
backlash.
because V nominated her?
I think that was.
She was just like angry.
She was
from a place of anger,
Yeah.
or betrayal, feeling betrayed.
Yeah, because she was practically the only friend she had. So seeing that V actually nominated her, V would have even probably been maybe a saving grace for her.
Is V a snake? Is V a snake?
I'm telling you, she is. I don't know. There's something, I don't know. I just don't.
You feel like there's just something off
about her. She's. I don't know.
V might be in the house she might be in the house for a while though. Might take
There's
a while.
nothing. I don't know. For one, I see her as a most serious person when it comes to tasks. She's not. She's just doing it, and from the first 2 tasks they had when they entered the house, she made some comments, and I'm like, Big Brother really needs to be strict with his rules, because these people, they don't take his rules seriously. That's why she made that statement. So I feel like
what was the comment? Do you remember?
She I think she said something about the suspense, like Big Brother. No, okay, it was Lucy that made that statement, but she's always like, I beg, I don't care, that kind of.
Okay, so now let's go. Another person I spoke with last week was Katrina, and Katrina said, Nengi's strategy is to throw herself at men. That's her strategy. And I was like, come again, did I hear you correctly? Say that again, run it back. And she was like, yeah, that's what I said. I was like, okay.
I said what I said.
And I think that a part of what Nengi's Katrina said is also a part of what Lucy said last night when Lucy and Nengi had a fight.
Yeah. That fight was, I don't know, man. It was good for Lucy.
It was good for Lucy, because
from the comments I saw, you're like, I'm giving Lucy all my votes and everything. Yeah, because it was Nengi that actually started the fight that caused it, because Lucy was just talking to herself, and then Nengi went to me and I hope you are not talking to me. So it's like, I've told, if I want to talk to you, you know me, I'll come and say it in your face. I don't talk behind your back. So
it was good for Lucy.
And she
something I think probably the highlight of this week.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but what I think the highlight of this week is like the issue that kept on, had people going back and forth, is Laycon and Erica.
Man.
So Laycon has lost focus. He has lost focus. He has forgotten that he's a upcoming artist. He has forgotten that he's an upcoming artist, that 85 million naira will do a lot in his life. He has just lost focus and is chasing woman that is a special friend to another man, a special friend. He's just ordinary friend.
Oh my God. Oh.
Like, that's crazy. Like, it's driving people crazy.
See, even me, I was like, what's wrong with this guy? This girl has obviously chosen what she wants. Why are you beating yourself up about it? This guy, he started to look sick, having sleep bags,
depressed,
and
started looking depressed. Love struck.
And Kayode Ka.
Shout out to Kayode the cameraman. Big shout out to Big Brother African Magic MNPSTV. Y'all increase Kayode's salary. Shout out to Kayode for keeping it real.
Oh boy.
Keeping it real. Remember after the party, Erica was drunk. So Laycon did some annoying shit.
Yes.
Laycon was like that. Erica is drunk. She was obviously drunk. She threw up and all that.
She doesn't want kids.
Yeah, he doesn't want kids. That kid, why might take advantage of the fact that she's drunk and says, "Come on, dog."
Public tip.
Come on, dog.
That was above, like
that was He crossed the line. Crossed the line.
And the funny thing, the Kid Wire's fans didn't take it lightly. You painted him as someone that
takes advantage of
her when they're under the sheets and everything. That's wrong.
And then there was this scene of Kid Wire coming to check in on Erica on the bed, and she held his head, and Laycon was on the other side.
And they kissed.
And Kayode caught that.
part was crazy.
Why did they cut that shit?
He was crazy. And then, he was removing there was this rope that then trust the internet to always kill it. Then they put the soundtrack and everything. It was my guy now went outside to go and sat down. And he was thinking, oh God, I just read.
It's fucking pathetic. Like Laycon went from
being like everybody's favorite.
Laycon went from being everybody's favorite in like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, and become to being an irritant.
Like it's just fucking
guy. Are you not a man? Man, no. Like this is not even good for him at all, because fine, yes, it's in a place of emotional stress, but it shouldn't weigh you down. You should be careful about what you say, because BBNaija fans are very, very, they take things sensitively. You have to be very careful. If not, you would not know. You go from here to being here. So he has to be very, very careful. I don't know.
I mean, if we are keeping it real, right? I get it. It has happened to all of us. You will develop feelings for somebody that you cannot have for one reason or the other. Maybe the person doesn't see you that way. The person is just not interested.
Mentally attracted.
Whatever. Like, Don Jazzy and Rihanna. Don Jazzy is in love with Rihanna, but it happens to all of us. But you cannot, because of it, start acting crazy, Nah, that's just
like your life depends on
Laycon, please. We are entering a new week. Focus on the game.
Is that bad that even 10 years even declared like a 7-day prayer and fasting?
If Laycon decides to start focusing on the game and like giving Erica space, I think he'll get the fan love back. But not long after the space thing, two of them sat down and they were still talking. And they were talking back and forth.
But then, do you think Erica is a demon?
Yes.
She's like Eve.
Erica is a demon. Erica knows exactly what's happening with Kidwire and Laycon. She knows exactly what's happening. Like Kidwire is interested in her, but at the same time, Kidwire is the kind of person like,
you can't be bothered.
I can't kill myself. I like you, but I can't kill myself.
There were instances.
But Laycon won't die.
Yeah, there were instances during the party when Kid would see Erica and Laycon together. There was one particular one. It just looked like I could feel he was pained, but Kidwire is a calm person. Yeah,
he's a gentleman.
He doesn't. But I think he will get to a point that if he wants to get angry, man. He said it though. He said I will embarrass you on live TV, and I will go back to my normal life.
He said if anybody tries to embarrass him on national TV, he will beat you up and go home.
He will go on to his normal life. So, I mean, Laycon needs to man up. Because he's a Yoruba guy for crying out loud.
But did you see the rocks that Erica was giving Laycon at the party?
But that was not mental attraction. That is not mental attraction dance. So
she knows what she's doing.
See, even me that was on the other side, I was feeling. I was like, this is not good. She gonna kill this guy.
I think she enjoys the attention from. So I've known that Erica likes attention from when she came into the house, and any small thing she would start crying and feeling lonely.
That was how she and Kid became close.
Yes, I already knew that. Oh my God, this is somebody that craves attention. So now she's got two guys that like her. One is getting to the point of obsessed. The other one is still cool and calm, and I think she likes Kid more. Yeah. But doesn't want to throw away Laycon.
Yes.
We want to keep you so that you massage my ego and make me feel wanted.
No, I did likeness. Even me, Kid likes her because
Kid likes her.
He likes her. I know. I've always said it that I feel like people have a wrong impression of Kid. They think he's a player, but for me, I don't think so. People just look at him that way because he's rich and all of that. This mentality about rich kids and all of that.
Yeah.
But I feel he's a very nice guy. I mean, look at the next morning after her drunk state, he went to meet her and was feeding her and all of that. Even washed her hair for her at the salon. I was like, God, when I need some people that are on low cut, you can still just.
She's not focused. She's clearly not focused.
Who do you think will be living in the house next?
Who will be leaving the house next? Tricky T, you're going. Tricky T, it's time for you to go.
Maybe
Kaisha might stay for me. Who else can go?
Lucy.
Yeah.
Watoni.
No, but Lucy might get votes. Of course, that fight. That fight might give her votes.
Yeah.
Watoni goes still there. Watoni is not going anytime soon. Tricky T. I can't put my finger on who else, but sure for me that is Tricky T.
Yeah, he just escaped.
What do you think?
And it's all dependent on how he plays his game this week.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do anything
That catches people's attention.
he's
or
going.
whatnot.
So oh, we're forgetting praise.
Yeah. But I thought praise would get a lot of votes from women. Fine boy, always dancing, always whining waist.
It can be annoying. Praise can be annoying, but there are times that it speaks with sense. So
what about you? Who do you think is going home?
I know Tricky T for sure. Maybe Praise and Kaisha. I really don't know. Kaisha is not really doing anything, but then it depends on how they play their game this week.
Okay.
So.
All right, so that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Remember to tell us what you think in the comment section. Share this. It's going to be another week. I'm feeling like this week Laycon will still try and like it's make it or break season. It's either Laycon continues to push for Erica's love, or
That just sounded like a Nollywood script.
The whole thing is like a Nollywood script, a badly written Nollywood script. So anyway, guys, till next time, we'll catch you next week. Bye bye.